we are not able to grasp what we are doing, right? So let me draw a diagram and let you know what we have done so far, and what is the reason behind it. So are you guys able to see my screen? Okay, great. Now what we are doing is we are doing the installation of SCCM. So before SCCM comes into the infrastructure, we have to do some prerequisite. Okay, this prerequisite you will never have to do it in the company, because the company will already have this setup in their organization. You will hardly get any job in which you have to work as an architect. So what we are doing, we are just implementing the SCCM, which is like you will never get this kind of thing. But in the training we give you complete information. So what we have done so far is we created a domain controller, created three servers, three Windows servers. First is domain, second is database, and the third is SCCM. Just we have given the name of these servers. After that, on domain we created Pepsi.com on domain. So domain computer is our domain controller. Why we need a domain? Domain is needed for the authentication purpose, so that when anyone in the company can log into the computer using domain account. You don't have to create a local account, rather the computer and user will be joined to the domain database and their account will be created there itself. If you forgot the password can be reset from domain controller. Okay, if you need to unlock the account, that can also be done from there. That is the reason we have done this Pepsi.com. And then after doing this, we created a system management container. Okay, why we need a system management container? Because any domain joined computer will be able to get the information about its any computer which is joined to Pepsi.com will be able to find out its SCCM related information, where the server is located, what is the management point, what is the distribution point. That is the reason we have created the system management container. Then what we did, we created we extended the schema of AD, Active Directory. We extended the schema of Active Directory. Why? Because the current Active Directory which is there does not have the table to store the SCCM related information, and because of that we had to extend the schema of Active Directory. It's like adding the table in the database. The table was not there in the database, we added those tables. Okay, now we are on. Then we installed WADK. Why? On SCCM box. We install this on SCCM box because we need to deploy operating system like Windows 10 or Windows 7 over the network, and because of that Windows ADK is needed to do the deployment on the network. You don't need a CD or pen drive for the deployment, rather we have a WADK. APK installed, and that will help us to do operating system deployment for OS, operating system deployment, OSD. Now we are on this this prerequisite. These are the prerequisite, okay, of SCCM. We have not started SCCM so far, okay. We need to install roles and feature for SCCM. Then point number 7, need to set up database server. Point number 7 is need to set up database server. Point number 8, because why we need a database? Because SCCM will save all its information in its database. So that is the reason we need to have a database in place. So it will keep on saving everything in the database server. Point number 8 is WSUS. We need to install, configure WSUS. WSUS is Windows Server Update Services. This will help us to connect our SCCM box with Microsoft Update Server. Then only we will be able to do the patching. You know, the patches, Microsoft releases patches on every second Tuesday of the month. So we can connect our box with Microsoft Update Server. We will bring that catalog from Microsoft Update Server and deploy it to all systems. So this is the final 8 prerequisite, and the 9th one is install SCCM. So from here we will start our main process, you know, the accessing SCCM. We have not installed SCCM so far. We are still in the prerequisite. From point number 1 to point number 8, these are the prerequisite of SCCM. We are on this one, installing roles and features of SCCM. Anyone have any question can let me know right now. Indu, Bhargavi, Lakshmi, Saichan, Manasa. And these are these things, you know, from point number 1 to point number 8, you will never have to do in any of the company, because these things are already set up there. Understood? These things will already be there. You just have to work on even though this SCCM installation, you don't have to do it. All these things you don't need to do. You will have to directly do from here. Work on SCCM related job. Point number 10. These things will not be there, because these are architect level installation, and they actually bring Microsoft architect or third-party architect to do the installation of these things, depending on their requirement. Number of servers they create, number of distribution point, number of WSUS, database, and all everything. So we are on this rules and feature installation. We have already done from point number 1 to point number 5. We are doing this. After that, we need to do this database, WSUS, and then install SCCM. Anyone has any confusion, please let me know. These things are important to understand, but in case if you did not follow, that is not a problem, because any which ways you are not going to do this. But I would suggest to get it and you understand it properly. So in case if you are planning to study further on SCCM, or you know, if you are if you get a chance to do these kind of thing in any company, you will have those knowledge in beforehand. right? So all good, guys. Trimal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good.
Okay, fine. So once we have installed all this, accidentally click on close button, so I'm facing issues moving the next step. Okay, no worries, Mansa. I'll check what is the issue you are facing. So so once we do all these prerequisites, we will have our SCCM box ready. Okay. Now did everyone log into SCCM? Did everyone log into all those 3 servers? Hindu, Mansa, Saichand, yes. Bhargavi, have you logged into the server? I am unable to connect to SCCM. What is the issue? And make sure you are logging with pepsi.com/ your username. Everyone, to all the server, because that
Sir,
is
it's
our
saying
domain.
as invalid URL for SCCM.
Okay. Invalid. Are you not able to start the server? Is the server started?
Yes, sir. It started, but it's not connecting.
Okay. Anyone else having any issue connecting to the server? Apart from Bhargavi? Everyone is good? Very good. So I want you to log in. Make sure you log in with pepsi.com/ your username. Do not log in without pepsi.com. To every server, to all those 3 servers, pepsi.com/username, pepsi.com/username. Now, Bhargavi, you are having issues. So let me make you presenter. Yeah. Can you show me the problem, please? The RTP is not valid. Notify the network admin. Click OK. Okay. Can you refresh the page, please? Have you refreshed the page, Bhargavi? Hindu, have you logged into the server?
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi? Lakshmi, you logged into the server?
Yes, sir.
Manasa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The RDP file not valid. Notify your network administrator. Can you close this Google Chrome and open that one RDP, the plugin which you had downloaded, remote desktop connection. down at the bottom next to go to meeting. Yeah, Microsoft Remote Desktop. Okay, try logging in. Have you entered the password correctly? Okay, which box have you logged into? Click on local server and check the box name. You logged into SCCM. Can you log into other two boxes, please?
Yes, sir. 3 boxes I have logged in.
Logged in? Great. Now,
Yes.
everyone, you need to log into SCCM box. Everyone, please go to SCCM. Now we are on. As I told you in the screen, the diagram. Sorry, the MS Paint I was typing that we are on which stage? Stage number 6, roles and feature installation. Okay, so Google Drive. I actually want you to do practical so that you understand completely. So set up SCCM, set up files, and Windows Server 2012 R2. Now I just gave you the. Sir, can you once again check my issue? Okay. I just gave you a link. Mansa, I'll come back to you, but I want everyone to copy the link which I have given in chat and open that link on SCCM Internet Explorer. Go to copy that link, go to SCCM box, open Internet Explorer there, and download there itself. Download, yes. Copy the link on SCCM, open Internet Explorer. Download on SCCM, not on local computer. Everyone, please. You can follow the step which Bhargavi is doing. So she went to SCCM box and she opened Internet Explorer there. And now she's pasting the link which I had given on Internet Explorer. And she's downloading now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So can you hear me?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Actually, on the last class we are dealing with like manage So while I was doing that,
Okay,
the
wait.
installation.
Bhargavi, wait. I think you have already downloaded that. That is there in lab files, right?
Yes.
Can you go to C drive, please? Give me a minute, Trimal. Yeah, C drive. Double click on C drive. Lab files. Double click on Windows Server 2012 R2. Other one, the folder.
Hold.
Okay, that is not downloaded properly. Go back, please, and delete this folder. Windows Server. Delete that one. Right click, delete. Everyone, please download the link which I have given on SCCM box. You need to download this Windows Server 2012 ISO. This is the disk of CD disk of Windows Server 2012. As Bhargavi already downloaded it. Okay, so she does not need to download again. Yeah.
Sir,
Now, yeah.
sir, one moment. Like
Yes.
even I have extracted that Windows server, so, but it seems to be there are more files. Can you check once, or
Yes. Yes.
can you check
Yes. Yes.
once so that
Yes.
I download it?
Yes. Sure. After downloading, you need to extract that. So Bhargavi, when it is
Sir, I
deleted,
have a question.
yes, go ahead.
You shared the link after that the managed tools were not installed successful. At that time, you shared this link, right?
Yeah.
But while I was doing that, the installation was successful. So do you want me to download the same link right now?
Okay, so installation was successful already.
Yes, sir. While I was doing it,
Yeah.
installation was successful.
Okay, then you don't need to do it.
Okay.
Why we need to have this? Because some roles and features do not get installed directly. So we install it from the CD disk of Windows Server 2012 R2. So this is the disk of the Windows Server 2012 R2. So that is the reason when we were installing, it was not installing in Bhargavi's computer. So I think most of the people were not getting installed, right?
Sir, not activated over here or in
Okay.
SCCM setup folder.
Right click on Windows Server 2012 R2 and extract to 7-zip, 7-zip, extract to Windows Server 2012. Yes. So you need to download that and extract it on any location in download folder or lab files, wherever you want. You can do that. Yeah. So who has question and issues? Let me know. Endu or Manasa, which one? Well, Hindu, you had issues, or Manasa? Srinivas, can you make me um, give me rights so that I can make people as a presenter? I don't have rights to make presenter to Manasa. Srinivas, are you there? Bhargavi, can you make Manasa as presenter, please?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I create the.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Manasa, what is the issue? Can you show me?
I accidentally clicked close button in the by installing the ads and roles features, sir.
Okay. Go to SCCM box, please. Next.
Can you see from this one, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Go back. Go back. Windows Server is web server IIS is already installed. Next. Expand .NET 3.5 and 4.5 all installed or not? WCF services, that is installed too. Go down. Remote differential compression. Yeah, that is also installed. Next. Okay, cancel the go previous. Click on previous. Expand this web server IIS and expand that web server 18 of 34 common HTTP feature. Common HTTP feature. Okay. Security. Okay. Application development. And management tools. Go down. IIS 6 compatibility. Expand that one. Okay. So looks like you are already you have already installed all the roles and features. So last time it was not failed for you. It did not give you any error message, right?
No, no, sir.
Okay, Manasa. So you are good. You don't need to follow the step which I told you today to download because you have already done that. So cancel this one. Now
Shall I?
anyone
Sir, can I click the next button?
cancel this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Indu,
Sir,
what is your status? Was it installed that day or did you get any error message?
I think I've installed it, so can you just check?
Yeah. Mansa, can you make Indu as a presenter, please?
Change present.
Yeah. Take me to SCCM box, please.
Can you see my screen, sir?
It's coming up. Yeah. So take me to server manager, please. Server manager, and click
Sir.
on manage, add roles and feature. Lakshmi, I'll come back to you. Add roles and features. Next. 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 Go down, go down. Okay, yours is not installed, Indu.
Okay.
Have you downloaded Windows Server
Yes, sir.
ISO? Have you extracted that in a folder?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me? Double click on Windows Server 2012 R2. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. Fine.
Yeah.
So you wait for my instruction, because we need to do this step for the people who were not able to do it. Bhargavi, I'll come back to you. Can you make Lakshmi as a presenter? So people who were facing issues, we will do this step right away. For Manasa, you don't need to do it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Lakshmi, you share your screen and let me know.
Sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, now I can see.
I have done almost, I have selected everything, sir, but somewhere I think I have missed somewhere. Can you please check
Okay, go next.
once?
Go next. You have installed all of them. Don't worry about it. So cancel.
Okay.
You are good. So Lakshmi and Manasa are good. Now Sai Chand, you said you had installed everything, right? Or Trimal, who said?
Good, sir. I installed everything.
Sorry?
I installed everything. I'm good, sir.
Okay. Trimal, are you good as well? Trimal, you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you face any issues
Yes,
that
sir.
day, or you installed successfully?
I installed successfully, sir. No issues.
Okay. So Manasa, Sai Chand, Trimal, Lakshmi, all good. Only problem with Indu and Bhargavi, right? Can you make Bhargavi as presenter, please?
Bhargavi, sir?
Yeah. Now the step which we are performing is not for the people who have already done the installation. So Saichand, Trimal, Mansa, Lakshmi, they don't need to perform this. Now, have you extracted Bhargavi? Yeah, cancel this. Click on cancel. I want you to go to Server Manager. Cancel. Cancel. Now, what you need to do is to go to the folder where you have extracted it. So Indu and Bhargavi, you go to the folder where you extracted ISO image file. I think that is there in C drive lab files. C drive lab files. Under lab file, you have Windows Server 2012 R2 folder. Yeah, Windows Server 2012 R2 folder. Double click on that, and then double click on sources, and then double click on SXS folder. Indu, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, copy the path from the top, from the address bar, copy that path. Now just click, yeah, copy, right click, copy, and paste it on a notepad. Open a notepad here and paste it so that you can have it for further use. Open a notepad here on SCCM box. Press Windows R key on the keyboard. Okay, you have Mac computer. Okay. Okay. So you copied the path on a notepad.
Yes, sir.
Now minimize the folder. Have you done that, Indu? Indu? Okay. So you need to copy the path till SXS as Bhargavi did. Okay. Fine. Now go to Server Manager. Click on Server Manager, please. Next to start, you have Server Manager. And you make sure you are on SCCM. Okay. You need to do this on SCCM box. Just verify in local server which server is this. SCCM. Okay. Now on the top, click on Manage. In Server Manager, click on Manage on the right hand side top and click on Add Roles and Feature. So this is for Indu and Bhargavi because other people are already good with the installation. Then this wizard will come, Indu, and you need to click on Next. Then you need to click on this Next. Then you need to click on Next again. Hello, Bhargavi, are you?
Yes, yes, sir.
Hello, Kasif. Hello, Kasif. Okay, now it connected, I think, your audio. Hello?
Yeah, Srinivas.
Yeah, now I can able to hear you. Actually, I forgot to made you.
Okay,
Just now I done that.
okay,
Ah,
okay, fine, no issues. Yeah, Bhargavi, you need to go down, scroll it down, and choose Web Server IIS, and it will say Add Feature. So click on Add Feature after that. Indu, you also need to perform the same step and go next. Now in this, choose all the feature and sub-feature of .NET Framework 3.5. Expand .NET Framework 3.5 and choose all the boxes inside that. And keep on adding feature as and when it is asking. Give me a minute, somebody is at my door. Yeah, fine, yeah. So expand .NET Framework 4.5 and choose all the boxes inside that. 4.5 below. No. You need to choose. Why did you uncheck the box, Bhargavi? Expand WCF services. And yeah, activation. All the boxes under .NET Framework 4.5. Now you need to choose background intelligent transfer service. Add feature. Then go down and choose remote differential compression. These are the rules and features which Microsoft recommends to install beforehand installation of SCCM. Otherwise, SCCM will not perform well. Remote differential compression. And then go next. Indu, are you following? Go next. Now you need to choose in server roles. You need to choose, go down. Go down. You need to have Windows authentication. Then expand application development. Expand that one and choose ASP.NET 3.5. Go down slowly and choose manage expand IIS 6 management compatibility. Expand that one and then choose Choose IIS 6 WMI compatibility and IIS management script and tools just below that. Have you done Indu? Same thing? Indu? Yes, very good. Next. And now we need to specify the source path here. So click on specify an alternate source path. Specify an alternate source path. Yeah, and paste the location which you had copied in the notepad. Because previously we were trying to install it from the server itself, but it was not installing. So what we have done, we have downloaded the server disk, and from the disk we are installing. Okay, Indu, do you have any issues with this? Have you copied the folder location like this?
So no issues.
Till okay, so C lab files, Windows Server 2012 R2 sources SXX. Click OK and install. Now we are installing from the disk, so it should not fail this time because the disk has all the components what we are installing here. Any confusion, guys? Make sure you ask question, because if you have any issues, questions, I'll answer those things so that your queries are cleared. Is the installation going on, Indu? Okay. Installation is successful because we installed it from the disk. So the component we're not missing it already had the component in the disk and installation was successful. Click on close, Bhargavi. And Indu, is that installation done at your end too? Is that success or failed?
Success.
Very good. So you can close that one too, Indu. Now everyone move to database. Everyone, I want everyone to go to the database, including Bhargavi, Indu, all. Manasa, Saichand, Lakshmi, Trimal, all go to database. Are you all on database? Now we need to do the installation of one role and feature, that is .NET Framework 3.2. Okay, and for that there is we need to install it from the disk because it does not install from the server itself. So now open a browser here, Internet Explorer on the database. Everyone open Internet Explorer browser. Go to google.com. Everyone on database. www.google.com. Yes, okay. Oh, if anyone getting this message, do one thing. Click on close, and on server manager you have IE enhanced security. Turn that off. Server manager, IE enhanced security.
Sir, beside that Google browser is open.
Yeah, that is fine, but you were getting some pop-up. Okay.
Yeah.
So IE enhanced security on server manager, that is on. Can you turn that off, please? Everyone, and go to server manager. If IE enhanced security is on, make sure you turn that off. Off. Very good. Now close the browser on database and open the browser again. Go down. Not that is your computer, Bhargavi. You need to scroll it down. Yeah, close the browser and open again. Go to google.com, everyone. After turning off IE enhanced security, you need to go to google.com. and download 7-zip here as well. Download 7-zip because we are going to install that one. First link, download 7-zip. Everyone on database, install 7-zip. After downloading, you need to click on download the last one. First column, last one, yeah, that one. Run. Why we need 7-zip? The reason behind 7-zip is that helps us to extract any RAR file or zip file or ISO file. Run. Okay. Run. Next install. Everyone install 7-zip on database app computer. Why we need this? Because it helps us to extract any RAR file or zip file. Done. Now what you need to do, you copy the link which I had given that to you, or let me give you the link again. This is for Windows Server 2012 R2 disk. This is the disk of Windows Server 2012 R2. We need to download that one there because the component which we are going to install, that will be installed only through the disk, not from the server manager. And the 7-zip will help us to extract the disk. No, not that link, Bhargavi. I gave you the link on chat window. Everyone, you have the link on chat window. After installation of 7-zip, you need to copy the link and paste it on browser and download. And download somewhere in download folder. Make sure you are doing it on database. Copy the link which I have given that in the chat window and paste it in the browser on database and download, which Bhargavi is doing. Download anyway, save it. Make sure you know the location where it is saving. Mostly it goes to download. Yeah, keep it in download folder. That is fine. Okay, if you want to create a folder in C drive, that is also okay, like lab files or something like that, or keep it in download. That is, but make sure you know the location. So Bhargavi is creating a folder in C drive called lab files. You may also do that. Lab files. So she is downloading in that location. Single S. Save. Everyone downloading. Indu, Lakshmi, Mansa, Saichand, Trimal. I'm not getting any answer from anyone. Okay, Lakshmi said yes. Indu. Why we have installed 7-zip? You understood? Because the file which we are downloading, that is in ISO. That is the ISO image. So we need to have a program or an application which helps us to extract that one. So the program which we are downloading is Windows Server 2012 R2 disk, that is an ISO image, and that one will help us to, the 7-zip will help us to extract that one. Is it getting downloaded or not?
Yes, sir.
Bhargavi, click on the setting icon which is there on the no, top one. Yeah, top one, and click on view download. Uh, Click on download anyway. Again, save to that location. If it is already downloaded for you, do not download again. For Bhargavi, it is having some issues. She is downloading again. Save. Can you go to the location, see lab files, and check whether the download is completed or not? Okay, it is downloading, Bhargavi. You see, 1.21 gigabyte. Is it downloaded for any one of you guys? Indu? Okay, that is downloaded. Very good. Lakshmi, Mansa, okay, that is downloaded. Anyone who facing problem to download? Okay, so I think everyone got it downloaded successfully. Am I correct? Apart from Bhargavi. And you downloaded it in a location which you know where it is downloaded, in C lab files, I think, or in the download folder. Bhargavi, is it downloaded?
No, sir.
No, no.
Still downloading. Okay, very good. So you click on close, Bhargavi. And go to the location where you have downloaded. Everyone go to the location where you downloaded the file. Okay. So the second one was partially downloaded, so you can delete that one. First one is the one Windows Server 2012 R2 disk image file. The first one, Windows Server 2012 R2 disk image file. That is the main file which you have downloaded. Everyone go to this location where you downloaded, and then right click on the file which got downloaded. Right click on the file. First left click. First select the file. Left click and then right click and 7-zip. You see now we are using 7-zip to extract. Yes, extract to. Everyone extract the folder, extract the file, extract to. Why we need to extract it? Because this is Windows Server 2012 R2 disk, and this will help us to install our roles and feature for on database. We don't want to do the installation and it get fails like it had done in the previous one. It failed and for Hindu and Bhargavi, and we had to install it again using the disk. So rather we downloaded the disk beforehand, extracted it, and now we will do the installation of that role which is needed for database installation. Any confusion, guys? What we have done, or we are lost? Anyone has any issues? Let me know. Clear? Okay, Bhargavi. Thank you. Everyone extracting it? Indu, are you extracting? Lakshmi, are you extracting? Saichand, Trimal,
Yes.
Manasa, are you extracting? Very good. So now everyone is on the same page. Very good. So 7-zip is helping us to extract the file. That is the main reason for 7-zip installation. And this file is Windows Server 2012 R2 disk, which has the component roles and features as we did for Bhargavi in the it was failing. So similarly, we need to use this disk for installation of roles and features which are needed for database installation. So database also has some prerequisite which we are doing. While it is getting extracted, I want everyone to download the database setup file as well, so that we can save time. So database SQL server, that is also an ISO file. Copy. So let this get extracted. You can minimize it, Bhargavi, the one which is getting extracted. And on the same server, everyone, please go to this link, the one which I just sent on the chat window. This is the database setup file, the installer, database installer. Copy the link which I just gave and paste it on the browser and download. This is the database installer file which I downloaded from Microsoft, which will help us to install our database. Copy the link and paste it in the browser on database server and download. That is the database installer. That is Microsoft SQL Server 2000, Microsoft SQL Database Server 2012 R2 SP1. Download anyway. Microsoft SQL Server 2012 SP1. This is the database installer, and save it in the same location where you downloaded the other one, in C lab files. This is also an ISO image file, same as the previous one, but this is the database disk. Previous one was Windows Server 2012 CD disk, and this one is the SQL Server 2012 SP1 disk. Same location where you have downloaded. Yeah, Bhargavi, save. Retry. Click on retry. It's not happening. Click on open folder. Okay, that is downloaded, I think. Yes, that is also a disk that got downloaded. Everyone, is it downloaded for you? Like it is downloaded for Bhargavi, Indu, Lakshmi, Manasa, Saichan, Trimal. Lakshmi got downloaded, Saichan got downloaded. Indu, it is downloaded. Manasa. Manasa, is it downloaded or not yet? Trimal, is it downloaded for you too? I'm not getting any response from Trimal. You there, Trimal? So it got downloaded for Lakshmi, Saichand, Indu, Manasa, Bhargavi.
So my system got hanged.
Sorry?
My system got hanged. Follow the class.
Sorry? I can't hear you, Trimal.
My system got hanged, sir. I'll follow the class tomorrow.
Okay. Why no issues? So now after it is downloaded, the SQL one, I want everyone to right click on that, go to the location where you downloaded SQL Server SP1, right click on that, the one like Bhargavi is doing, 7-zip and extract to SQL Server. Yeah, we need to extract that one too. 7-zip. Right click on that, 7-zip, and click on extract to. Yeah, everyone click on extract to like this. What happened? You're facing issues, right? Is anyone getting this kind of issue? Bhargavi, the download was not happened properly. Okay. Do one thing, delete the file which is downloaded. Not for other people. If it is extracting properly, not giving you any error message, that is fine. Otherwise, you need to download again. So close the browsers, all the browser, Bhargavi. Close all the browsers. No, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Is it extracted fine for you guys? For other people in the database? Have you extracted that one? Okay. Bhargavi, delete the folder SQL Server 2012 SP1 which you have, that was giving you problem, right? It is, delete that folder and extract again. Delete that folder first. No, you deleted the other one. Okay, fine. You needed to delete the folder SQL Server 2012, the first one.
Full download.
Sir, can I delete the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for Bhargavi because she is having some issues. Not for you guys, as you. Okay. Now I want you to go back and download again because you deleted that one. Can you not close the browser, please? I want you to close the browser. Yeah, close the browser completely and open again. Bhargavi is downloading again because she had some issues. If it is already downloaded for you and extracted, so you don't need to do it. If it was failing, then re-download it and re-extract it.
Sir, now it's showing as downloaded.
No, wait. It is 13.7 KB downloaded. We need to download at least 900 MB.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Let this get downloaded. Minimize this. Now everyone, I want you to go to the location where you have downloaded Windows Server 2012 R2. Go to that location, everyone. Double click on the folder Windows Server 2012 R2 folder. And double click on the folder under that is sources. And double click on the folder which is SXS. Now the folder which you are at SXS folder, you need to copy the location from the address bar. Copy it from the top. Copy the path from the top. Like no, Bhargavi. Yeah, click on the click on the blank space after SXS. Yeah, and copy it. Copy the path. You need to select all first, Bhargavi. No. Yeah, now right click and copy and paste it on a notepad. So everyone copy the location till SXS folder. And now go to server manager. We need to install one role. Everyone copied the path. Go to server manager and click on manage, add roles and feature. Go next. 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 Choose all the sub feature of .NET 3.5. All of them. .NET 3.5. Expand that one. HTTP activation and non-HTTP activation. Everyone choose those and go next. Bhargavi, what screen are you at?
Shall I click on next?
Yes. Click on next again. Next. Do not click on install. Everyone, let me know when you are on this page where you are. Go to next, Bhargavi. Yeah, let me know. Everyone on the same page? Is everyone on the same page? Do not click on install. Do not click on install. Anyone who left behind, let me know. Lakshmi is on the same page. Indu, are you on the same page? Okay. Manasa, Saichan, Trimal, are you on the same page, guys? So everyone on the same page. Okay, very good. Now you need to click on specify an alternate source path. Everyone click on that. Specify an alternate source path and paste the location which you have copied in the notepad, the SXS folder location, because we are installing it from the CD disk, right? You did not copy properly. SXS, type in S. At the end. Yeah. Did everyone copy the path like this? Manasa, Saichan, Trimal, Endu, Lakshmi. Everyone copied the path like this. Very good. Whoever did not do it, kindly do it like this. Okay, so it's not necessary the location which Bhargavi has pasted is the same, because you might have some other location. You might have downloaded lab_file or lab files or download location. I'm not sure where you downloaded, so you need to choose that location where you have downloaded the exact location. Okay, done. Click OK and install. Now Bhargavi, you are having some issues with database downloading, right? Give me give me control, please. I'll check what is the problem you are facing. We need to at least start the installation of database today, and tomorrow we will install SCCM. Okay, probably we will have half an hour more from now. Is anyone facing issues with this server manager installation .NET 3.5, or is it going good so far? Saichand, I think you also have some issues with downloading of that one database installer.
No, sir. I'm good at it.
Okay. Have you extracted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now our next step is to install the database server. We need to create a database server, okay? That is our next step. So far we have done installation of the role, which is the prerequisite of the database, and that is .NET Framework 3.5. Installation done. Okay, so Lakshmi, the installation is completed. You did not get any error message. That is good. Manasa, is the installation done? Okay. Saichand, the installation done. Trimal, is the installation done? Indu, is the installation done? I want everyone to be on the same page. System got hanged. Okay, in process. Okay, Trimal has issues. So Trimal, you can say my system got hanged. So okay. Trimal, let me log into your box and see what is going on. I'll follow the class. Okay. Saichan and Trimal, you guys stayed together? Okay. So you have at least Saichan's system. So you may follow this step later. Indu, is it done for you? Okay, so for Indu it is done. I think it is done for everyone except Bhargavi. Now our next step is to install the database server. Okay, so that is done for Bhargavi as well. Let me leave the mouse. Now Bhargavi, you need to if it is done for everyone, you need to click on close. Now everyone, I want you to go to the location where you have extracted your database installer disk. Go to the location where you have extracted your database installer disk. Everyone, please. That is in C lab files, I believe. And double click on the folder with where you have extracted. The folder is SQL Server 2012 SP1. Double click on that one folder. Now you have set up there. Is everyone on the same page as Bhargavi is? Saichand, okay. Anyone who has issues? Number of folders, do you have the same count, 13 folders? Everyone, you have the same matching folders and files as Bhargavi has? Okay, so I think everyone is on the same page. Lakshmi, are you on the same page? Okay, very good. Who else? Hindu, Mansa, Saichand, very good. Now you need to right click on setup. Right click on setup. And run as administrator. Run as administrator. Everyone, please do that. Right click on setup and run as administrator. We need to install, this is the installer of database. So we are going to install our database. Can you bring it little below the screen, please? Bhargavi, because the screen is hidden. Go up on the top, yeah. Is everyone on the same page as Bhargavi is? You need to click on installation at the left hand side. And we are installing database now. So make sure you follow the step properly. Installation. And then click on new SQL Server standalone installation. The first one. Click on show details. Everything should be passed. You should not have any issues. So click OK. If anyone left behind, apart from Trimal, let me know. Now the installation, it is asking for the product key. We don't have the product key, so evaluation is fine. specify a free edition evaluation, that is fine, and go next.
Sir, next.
Sorry?
Shall I press next, sir?
Yeah, I said next. Accept the terms, license terms. Everyone please accept the license terms and next. Now uncheck the box which says include SQL Server product update. We don't want to go on the internet and update our product. Uncheck that box. Everyone uncheck, remove the checkbox and go next. Anyone left behind? Let me know. So we are installing database, and database is very much needed for our SCCM server. Is everyone getting that warning message for firewall? You don't need to worry about it. Next. Now it is asking for SQL Server feature installation. We need to choose that because we have to install some feature of SQL Server. So that is fine. So we'll leave that as it is and go next. Now what all feature we need to have? We need to have, for SCCM, we need to have 3 features. Okay. One is, as we need to create some database, we need to have database engine service. Check that box, everyone. Database engine service. That checkbox has to be checked because we need to create multiple database in our database server. That will help us to create our database. Then we need to have reporting services native. Why we need that one? Because we need to get some reports in Excel or PDF or PowerPoint or Word document. So that will help us. Reporting services will help us to get the reports out of it. Okay. So we need to choose one more feature, and that is management tool complete. Go down slowly. Go down. we need to choose, go down management tool complete. Yeah, so these are the three roles. No, complete. Yeah, these are the three roles: management tool basic and management tool complete, both of them. Yeah, as Bhargavi did. So first is database engine service, second one is reporting services native, and the third one is the management tool basic, and fourth one is management tool complete. So these are the things which we need. Why we need management tool is to, management tool will help you to access your database. You know, you can query the database, you can remote in to your data, query it, and get the reports in your format. Okay, so that is very much important management tool which will help you to access your database. Like you can add table in the database, you can delete table, you can query the table, what the information is there in the database. Okay, everyone selected the features? Indu, Lakshmi, Saichand? Okay, Manasa, very good. Next. Go next, Bhargavi. Okay. Now after choosing the feature, yeah, click on next again. Yeah, it will have default instance. We will go with the default instance. You know, when you create a database, now go back, you went ahead, Bhargavi, go back. Okay, everyone on the same page where it says default instance configuration. When you create a database, what happens, it creates the instance, the like the service in the server. By default on the network, it will publish its information that it is a database server, so that on the network everyone will be able to understand, okay, this one is the database server. So default instance is MS SQL server. We don't want to change it, we will leave that as it is and go next. Now it is checking the disk space, because on any server where you are installing the database, it has to have like 1453 MB required, like 14 gigabyte of space is required. So that is already there, it has ample amount of free space. We will go next. Indu sir, it still shows installing, it is taking too long for me. Okay, Indu, don't worry, I'll get back to you. Now everyone on the same page? Lakshmi, Saichand, Manasa. Okay. Now Indu, I'll get back to you if it is still taking a lot at your end. Now, when the database server is getting ready, on the server, these services will be included. These services will be added to the server, so that it will help us to create, to write the information in the database. So what we will do, we will put it in automatic mode. All the services will be in automatic, so that when you restart the server, these services will not need to be restarted manually. Automatically the services will be restarted. That means you have list of services in your server, and when the server gets rebooted, the service also gets restarted. Okay, you don't need to manually start the service. So startup type, make it automatic, all of them. Automatic. Everyone, please do automatic, as Bhargavi is doing. Then now also we need to have an account, the domain account, which will have access to start the service. Currently it is NT service, that is the local account. We don't want any local account to manage the services. These services are very much important for the database to function properly. Otherwise the database will not be able to function. Okay, so now we need to give a credential, that account which has the permission to start and stop the service. So we'll give the domain account. So click on this NT service, the first one, everyone please, and click on the drop down. Click on the drop down and choose browse. And type in the name of your, type in your username, that is Bhargavi. Everyone type in your username. Indu will type in her name, Lakshmi will type in, Manasa will type in her name. Yeah, and check name. Check names. What happened, Bhargavi? Are you there?
Yes, sir. I've typed it.
You typed in, then click on check names. Click OK. Now keep doing for all these three boxes. We need to have domain account. That account will have permission to start, stop the service. Check names. Everyone do the same thing. Anyone who is not able to do it, let me know right away. Now you cannot do for the last one, but you need to give the password, the account password in all these three boxes. You remember the password or copy the password and paste it. What is that? Bhargavi session at #123, right? You may copy and paste it, everyone. No, you cannot copy from there. Rather, you can open a notepad and copy the password and paste it. Or type in, rather type in. Make sure you type in the correct password, otherwise it will give you a problem. Anyone who is not on this screen, let me know, apart from Trimal. Everyone did the same thing. Pepsi/Indu, Pepsi/Lakshmi, Pepsi/Manasa, and the password. Indu, you are still behind, or you have issues? It is still installing. What is this? No, okay, fine, no issues. I'll come back to you, Indu. So apart from Indu and Trimal, Everyone put Pepsi Bhargavi, Pepsi / username and password, and made it automatic. All of them are automatic. Make sure you don't do it. You do it correctly, otherwise you will run into multiple issues. Anyone has any issues apart from Indu and Trimal? Lakshmi,
Yes, sir.
you have issues or no?
No, I am done, sir.
Okay.
I'm able to connect.
Saichand, yeah, is it good for you?
Yes, sir.
Pepsi / Saichand.
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Okay, very good. Next. Now, everyone on the next page, we need to, it is asking who is going to be the administrator of the SQL database. Who will be the administrator? So we will say add current user. Click on add current user. That means the current user Pepsi / Bhargavi. In your case, you will have your username. Pepsi / your username will be the administrator of SQL database. Did everyone do Pepsi / add current user? Manasa?
Sir.
Okay. Lakshmi, add current user. Saichand, add current user.
Yes, sir.
And go next. Because the whole, everything depends on the database. If the database is configured properly, SQL Server will work properly. Install and configure, yes. Next. Next, we don't want to send any error message to Microsoft. Next. Next, install. Now let me connect to Indu's computer and what she is facing. Indu, I'll make you presenter. Everyone clicked on install? Is it installing? Manasa, it is okay. Lakshmi, it is installing. Okay. Okay, Indu is facing this problem. Okay, Indu, do one thing. Indu, click on cancel, please. Yes, click on yes. Click on new first one, new SQL Server standalone. Yeah. Okay, close it. Close it. Right click on setup, run as administrator. Indu has issues, so I'm troubleshooting, guys. Click OK. do one thing. Can you bring it little bit below? And close this. Okay, right click on taskbar and open task manager, please. Indu. Down at the bottom you have this, you have an icon. Yeah, click on that one icon. Next to Internet Explorer, you have SQL icon. What is that? Close that. Close. Yeah. Now right click on setup, run as administrator. Installation, new server. Show details. Click OK. Uncheck the box. Click on next. Indu, you give me control, please. Hindu, type in your password here on notepad. Thank you. Hindu is done. Okay, so you are on the same page now. Anyone having any issues, any error message so far? Bhargavi? No problem, Hindu. Bhargavi, are you facing any? No, sir, no installation is going on site. Okay. Lakshmi, you have any issues? Lakshmi, you there? She's not there. Okay. I don't know what happened with Lakshmi. Manasa, any error message? Very good. So installation is going for each one of you. Bhargavi, installation is going on. Okay. So I want you guys to wait for at least 15 to 20 minutes or probably half an hour. Okay. And then stop the server. Okay. Because installation will take at least half an hour, I think. After that, you can stop the server. Make sure you stop the server, otherwise you will be charged unnecessarily. Stop the server only if the installation is success. If the installation is failed, then you can let me know tomorrow what happened with the installation. So leave this running for half an hour. After half an hour, what is the time there, guys? Is it late enough?
12:16.
12:16 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. No, sir.
Oh, for everyone, it is 12:16, or you are in different time zone?
Yeah, because if everyone in East Coast, it's a morning for them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so leave the server running. Do not stop it. Everyone leave the server as it is. Do not stop any of the server. No worries. We can manage. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll meet tomorrow. Do not stop any of the server. Just leave everything as it is. We'll meet tomorrow. So any confusion, any doubt in the today's session? What we have done? We have done the SQL Server installation. We have installed, before installation of SQL Server, we have installed the roles and features for SCCM, and now we have installed SQL database installation, which is currently going on. So any doubt you get, let me know right away so that I can clear your doubt. Okay. Also, you can give your feedback to Srinivas. Okay, any confusion, any issues, you let me know so that I can extend those things, and I can probably try to make you understand. It is fine. It is, I know this is a pretty new to you because you have never been to this, you have never seen these kind of installation. No worries, but just understand how it works. Slowly, it cannot come overnight, but slowly you will be understand the technology. And these are the prerequisite of SCCM. We have not done SCCM installation so far. So our main topic is still coming. Okay. When the installation of SCCM will be done, then we will have to use SCCM for the deployment of application, for deployment of patches, for deployment of operating system, and multiple things. Okay, so currently we are doing the before pre-installation of SCCM, which are required for SCCM, which normally you don't need to do in the organization. Any company you go, you will have SCCM in place already installed. You just have to start working on it. You don't need to do these all steps, because in training we want to give you the whole overview and a complete picture. That is the reason we take you from start. Okay, guys, we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, thank you for joining the session. I hope the session was informative. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.